Hey guys, this is System, and this is OceanBlock. Hope everyone is well, having a utterly amazing day. Let's go ahead and jump right back into this pretty cool pack. And in between episodes, I did do a little bit of stuff, not a ton. We'll take a look-see. Then, yeah, just kind of push forward. I did go ahead and round up some stuff we're going to kind of jump into in a few minutes. But before that, I did go ahead and upgrade our jetpack. So we actually have a diamond jetpack now. This thing can hold 4 million FE, and it is way faster. It's actually not that bad to make either. It really only takes a little bit of blaze powder, a little bit of gold, the next level, diamonds, and then more blaze powder. So not too bad at all, but it is a big upgrade. So if I actually go to here and here, there you go. You notice we move considerably faster, actually quite quickly, which is quite good. But on top of that, if I actually go into my trinkets and go to here and equip the rock candy, you'll see here, it's like insanely fast. It's just, yeah, it's almost uncontrollably fast. But you want to, I guess, fly around the nether and look for trinkets and look for chests and stuff like that. Actually a really good option, so thought that was pretty cool, and I did get that done. Also, I want to turn that off for now. Let's do that there. This level 2 actually has the this is like, what is this one called? Emergency hover mode as well. So you can just turn that on. If you're gonna fall like really far very quickly, it automatically turns on hover. If you don't want to leave hover on too, so that's cool. I don't know when this one unlocks, but we'll see in time. Anyway, down here, also went ahead and I guess upgraded our power system a little bit, not a ton. I just went to the next level. So next level, I think, is in here. Takes a bunch of the energized steel. So I showed that yesterday, how you make that really easily. But it takes 9 per megamater. And that basically made them so they produce 180 FE a tick, as opposed to the 70. So about 1400 FE a tick is what we're producing now, which is not too bad at all. And that's what we have there. I did connect the cable that I missed yesterday. Some of you guys pointed out that I forgot to connect the cable. I didn't have the corner ones hooked up. But they're all hooked up now, and that is pretty sweet. Also, the lava is keeping up, no problem, so that is good there. So that is awesome. Actually, I'm going to have to watch that under load. It hasn't been under load yet, I guess. I don't know if the lava is going to keep up or not. Outside of that, I don't think I did anything else. I'll show you the couple items I got from the nether, I guess. I did a little bit of exploring here. Got an Infusion Crystal, a couple Gaia Spirits. That was from Pulsated Grape. The Wyvern Energy Controller, I forget where that was. Small crates. You find these little small ones, which are cool. And then they have a whole kind of set of loot themselves as well. So I got that from there. I did get some beacons as well, which again was a small crate apparently. And then the shulker, you saw that. And yeah, just really weird odds and ends, but definitely stuff we don't have access to now. As well as, I guess, a few more trinkets as well. I guess so it isn't that button, it's this one here. I went ahead and, I guess, equipped this one. Was a broken totem. Chance to call a totem of dying when you're about to die. Mad Piggy. Zombified piglins near you will aggro on enemies attacking you. That'd be great in like a kitchen sink pack. When you have more than 3 hearts and you're about to die, it will prevent you from dying. That's a pretty neat one. And I think I have a couple more here I didn't equip. Dragon Breath auto smelting on blocks that you mine. So if you like cut down a tree, it'll just turn it into charcoal. Warm Void. Falling to the void will send you to your spawn point. That one would be really good in a skyblock. If the pack dev made it so that was the first one you unlocked. You know what I mean? So you had to do a little quest line. You got that one. And boom, all of a sudden you can fall in the void without dying. That'd be actually pretty cool. And I guess that's it there. So that's pretty much everything we got from our little exploration. Definitely going to be doing more of that. I just haven't got to it yet. So that's a thing. What I want to get into today, though, is probably into latex. I want to get to the material stonework factories now that we have a little bit of power. With these, we should be able to pretty much fully automate our production of gravel, sand, and dust, which we don't have fully automated yet. It'd be a really nice thing to have, so we need to get to latex. To get to latex, we need a latex processing plant, so we need a bucket of latex. To actually get the latex itself to be able to produce that, we need to, it doesn't actually show you there, does it? You need these here, fluid extractors. You go to use on these. Basically use wood to produce latex, and the power on these are optional. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and set these up. So let's go ahead and grab this, that, and that. I think we need 4 of those right now. Actually, just 3. There you go. And I'm going to be using another block here. This one is a entangled block. It's optional. You don't have to use it, but we're definitely going to be using it because I think they're fun, and they're actually pretty cool. So let's go ahead and set this up here. We're going to get rid of our little farm here, too. We don't really need it anymore, so I guess that's a thing. Anyway, let's do that there. We need water at some point, so I'm just going to pump that right there. Go ahead and get 2 buckets of water here. Do that and that. That looks good. And then we're going to go ahead and set up these fluid extractors as well as a, what is this thing called? I found this. It is the option for a placer. We need something that's going to automatically place a block. This is from Mini Utilities. A little expensive. It is a little expensive. We could have a different placer later on from Industrial Foregoing once we have some latex, but we don't have that yet. So I just went ahead and made this one. So just going to pop that there. I'm going to go ahead and grab some acacia because we're going to need that. I set up this to automatically produce this, but it is the best wood to actually get the latex from. So if you go to use on this, you'll see 6,400 millibuckets, 4 millibuckets a tick, versus every other wood is a little less, right? So like 2 millibuckets, 12 ticks, only 32, about 100 millibuckets. I think there's one more like in middle of the road. Yeah, it's a dark oak, so that one's got a middle of the road. So this is the best wood for this. So basically, I could just basically, let's actually wait till we do that. Let's go ahead and put down the extractors first. Forget how these place too. It's like that, right? Okay, let's go ahead and do that. I'll have to spin that one around and then put this one here. I put that completely backwards on this one, so let's fix that. Sweet. And then I guess we're gonna need a wrench here to spin that around. So let's do this right here. Sweet. Oh, does this one not spin, right? You gonna spin? Nope, this one doesn't spin. It's kind of annoying. Some actual wrenches don't spin, and other ones do. Do that there. There you go. And with that, we should be able to start automatically producing latex, basically. So we're just going to go ahead and put those in there. Sweet. It's going to automatically place the acacia log. If we look inside this machine, you'll see it's actually producing latex now. We're actually producing 4 out of 1,000. So it's kind of going up slowly over time. And that'll be basically how it produces there. It's a little slow, but it'll get the job done in time. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and power these two. I think they only take about, I think it's about 5 FE tick. It doesn't take much to power these. So you might as well do that and that. There you go. Then they'll actually produce a lot quicker. So it actually, I think, increases the progress time is the way the power works on these. So not too bad there. And that'll speed that up, which is awesome. And now we basically need to wait a little bit and get enough for a full bucket of latex. Once we have a full bucket of latex, we can do this a lot quicker. Actually, let's do this real quick. Can I speed this up a little bit, maybe? Maybe like 16 on each. There you go. Is that going to get it quick enough? Maybe. Let's go ahead and grab a bucket here, as well as a tank. We'll need at least a tank kind of for a short term to get some of that liquid out of there. So let's go ahead and grab a tank here. We'll just use one of these. We haven't made a mechanism tank yet. Do that. So I think we can bucket straight out of that, those with this, actually. I'm going to put this. If you hold shift and mouse wheel with this particular bucket, it goes from bucket mode and not bucket mode. I want it on bucket mode right now. Basically, so we can take the liquid out of there. You know, we already have 600 in there. Go ahead and pull that out. Pull that out as well, hopefully. Pull that out. Looks like we have 1,200 millibuckets of latex. So we should be able to actually go make our latex processing plant now. Let's actually put it in the right mode. There you go. Place that down. Pull that out. And see if we can actually make our processing plant. So processing, right? Not processing. Not processing. How do you misspell it 2 times? Anyway, let's go ahead and grab you. Sweet. And we'll need a block of redstone. Let's do that. And what else did we need there? I think a furnace, right? So let's grab a furnace. Let's get that there. And then a bucket of water. And then we're pretty much good to go. So let's go ahead and do that. Sweet. Awesome. And yeah, let's get into some industrial, man. I do love industrial foregoing. It is a good mod. But yeah, we're just finally getting to it right now. So we'll have it kind of sitting on top. Then we're going to pipe all the fluids. They're going to be coming out of these machines automatically into this. So we don't have to do that whole tank thing, right? So that's the thing. But we'll go ahead and grab these fluid pipes. Let's do that. Do that there. Sweet. And we'll go ahead and actually hook those up. So basically we just need to set these to extract very quickly. Then we'll have to pull the water out of this one and put it in here because the latex has to actually mix with the water to be able to produce, I think it's called dry rubber that you get, or tiny dry rubber. We'll see here in a second either way. We need a couple more pipes, so let's go ahead, do that there. That, wait. Oh, we got a light in the way. Go ahead and grab that. Have to move that light, I guess, for to there right now. Sweet, do that. Go ahead and do this then. And that should start working once we give it a little bit of power here. So we'll have to go ahead and grab one more ender gate, and then we should be good. So let's actually just grab both just in case we need them. Wait, let's go ahead and get this done. Sweet and sweet. Pump that right there. And there you go. It's going to start producing, I believe, tiny dry rubber. We'll see in a second. There they are there, which is not too bad. Now, this is a pretty cool setup, right? But the problem right now is we don't have access to a side of this machine to be able to pull this tiny dry rubber out. And that's why I grabbed this entangled block. I want to show you some cool uses for this because I'm going to be using a lot in this pack, I think, because I think it's a really cool mod that hasn't got a lot of love yet. So basically you make one of these entangled blocks and a entangled binder, right? go ahead and just shift right click on that. It'll say block selected, right? So that's cool. I'm going to move this somewhere, just kind of temporarily, until I find a place I want to put it. But anyway, let's do that. Go ahead and grab a hopper. Sweet. Just maybe a hopper here. Could I have a hopper? Actually, we have none. Let's go ahead and grab a hopper. Do that. Sweet. I'm so used to JEI synchronized that when I search in here, I expect it to move over here. It keeps confusing me. But anyway, that's good there. Then maybe a chest as well. So just grab a chest real quick. Sweet. Go ahead and pump this pretty much anywhere. Somewhere we have a open space. Not that we have a lot right now. I'll just put it right here, I guess. Do that. Move you. Sweet. Go ahead and grab this entangled block. Go ahead and pump it right here. I'm going to right click on that. Remember, it's bound to that block that's over there. And you can see there, it can actually see the water and the latex that's in the machine. But it can also see the items in it as well. So if I actually just go ahead and hook a hopper right here, it'll actually start outputting the tiny dry rubber. Now you might be saying, okay, you just moved it only like 6 blocks, right? But I could output this to a furnace or into our system or wherever I want to. Basically what these entangled blocks do is give you extra sides to machines that you don't have enough sides to. So if you have a machine and you need 5 sides to be able to fully automate it, this cool block gives you an extra side. So I'll be definitely using these. And I'm actually going to be using them probably a lot in this pack as ender chest alternatives. Mostly because ender chests are cool and everything, but they have that entire chest inventory, right? So you have this entire chest in an ender chest. This doesn't have that. You only have has no buffer, basically. So for anything that I don't need to have a buffer, I'll use a entangled block instead. So I thought that was really cool, and I just wanted to show you that. But basically what we do with this now, let's go to use on that. You see you have to combine that into 9, right? Go ahead and do this here. Sweet. That is awesome. Go ahead and grab them, and then we need to smelt them. I actually don't have a redstone furnace either right now. I need to go ahead and make one of those. So we're going ahead and made 2 more machines here. I made a redstone furnace, and I threw in a hardened integral component. They just take a little bit of invar and a gold gear, and then bam, you have a little upgrade here, which will make it work twice as fast. You get to times 5 of those, I believe, if you make the better ones, but I didn't get to that yet. Also, I went ahead and made a mob slaughter factory, and we're going to make one more machine here. It's going to be this one, a dissolution chamber. So go ahead and grab that one there. And then we're going to go ahead and do a setup here, get us pink slime, and then we're going to have to make some netherite as well, and then probably make the netherite seed, and then finally stonework factories once we have the pink slime and the netherite. So that's what we're going for. We need some ender gates. Let's go ahead and grab them. We need a little set of another recipe of them. So let's do that there. Went ahead and set up this crafting station here too, beside the modular storage, because it still connects to it. It sees all the inventory slots, which is awesome. Also went ahead and moved all our inferium over here, because like I said, we're going to be working on another seed here. So that's the thing. Should actually do this too. I'm going to go ahead and compress all this real quick. So we just do this right here. Do that. Sweet. Go ahead and compress that all down. Awesome, because it actually makes it easier to work with. So just do that there. That's cool. And that's cool. So we're going to go ahead and work on pink slime. Like I said, I'll show you what we're working on. So material stonework factory. We need pink slime. With this pink slime, we can actually make this machine, right? So we have to do that. But you also need it for the advanced machine frames as well as netherite scrap. So we're going to work on this seed. So that is part of it, right? So we need to take this mob slaughter, put it in the mob farm. That'll produce liquid meat and pink slime. So we're going to be doing that with this little setup over here. So that's good. But we need to make a range upgrade for it, because by default, it's only like the one space directly in front of it that it kills mobs. And that's not very useful. So we need to kind of expand that. So let's actually make the upgrade first, I guess. Let's pump that there. And then we want to go ahead and do the actual recipe. There you go. Need a little bit of latex. I think it's half a bucket that it needs for this upgrade. We're only going to do a +2. We can actually go all the way up to +12. And we don't need that. +12 is like a 25 by 25 or something like that. And I guess we need power too. So let's actually give it power. This one will be like a 5 by 5. So that's good there. And pretty awesome all around. So we're just going to speed that up because I'm impatient. There we go. We got our range add-on. Let's go ahead and head over to the mob farm real quick. And get this set up. And then we'll come back and work on a seed here. We also need to make the master infusion crystal as well. So we're going to get that done. Mob slaughter factory. It's going to be a little janky here too. Because if I actually break this block under here right now, the conveyors are under there. And the conveyors actually bleed light. I had to actually make sure it was a solid floor under those conveyors. I don't know why you'd make anything that's part of a mob farm bleed light, but they did. But anyway, let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and pop this here. That should get that powered. And that should start taking over the killing in the mob farm for right now. There you go. That's good. We won't get any item drops or XP drops while this is going on, but that is fine. We'll probably end up with 2 separate mob farms at some point if we need it. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and set up filtering for 2 different liquids here. Put this here. Oh, we got a trader here too. What do you got, buddy? What do you got? You got anything good here? No. I'm looking for one with the blue ice, just so I don't have to do the blue ice myself. But you definitely need to get out of my face, so there's that. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, get him, Pixie. Take that. You too. Good. Good. They're gone. We don't have to deal with them anymore. So like I said, we're doing filtering here. So in here you have these 2 little buttons. One is going to be for meat. The other one's going to be for pink slime. We'll send the meat down. So we'll push down. And then we'll disable up, probably the best way. Then the pink slime itself, we'll send that up, right? So right there, and disable down. So that should be good. Shouldn't have to worry about any filtering outside of that. Do that there. These tanks too, I can't put them to the side of the wall of the mob farm as well, because they bleed light as well. We'll be able to make tanks from industrial foregoing later on that don't bleed light. So I'll be able to kind of integrate them right into the build, which is what I'd rather do. But anyway, there you go. We got pink slime up there. We already got almost 8 buckets. And down here we got 10 buckets of liquid meat. The meat would be used for, I guess, automated mechanical dirt. Or going to be used as a food source, but we don't need it right now. This actually works fine. And it's making it so our actual worst earth in there isn't getting destroyed because we're not bleeding light, right? So that's the thing. I don't actually need this leather, so I'm just going to chuck that. There you go. I got so much leather now, I don't know what to do with it. Anyway, that's good there. Next thing we're going to do is work on the infusion crystal. So we need to go over here. So we need this here. We need some premium essence. We already have an infusion crystal, I believe, in here, right? So we go ahead and check this out. There we go. I'm looking at the wrong machine. Go to infusion. This one only has 208 uses. There you go. Go ahead and grab this here. We're going to go ahead and upgrade all this stuff up to Supremium because there's no reason not to. You can also use that Supremium to make really good weapons and tools. So probably do that at some point. I thought this worked. I thought you could do this stuff directly. Oh, it has to be a master infusion already? Oh, I did not know that. Okay, well, I guess we're downgrading this stuff. So let's go ahead and downgrade this again because I totally derped because I did not realize it had to be a master infusion to be able to do blocks. But anyway, let's get this downgraded. There you go. So we need quite a bit of the Supremium. And the Supremium, I think, takes 256 Inferium for each one. But we had a whole bunch of the mob farm. We had about 5,500, as well as we had a whole bunch in our actual sluice setup as well. So not too bad there. Let's go ahead and do that. There you go. Get this out of here. I think we have another one of these anyway before we have to make it. But let's make as many as we can. There you go. Go ahead and actually grab another infusion crystal. Sweet, because we got this in one of the crates, right? Just one I can waste while I work towards getting the next one, right? So there you go. We do that there. Go ahead and make a whole bunch of this, as much of this Perdentium as we can. That looks good there. That should get us a good amount of this anyway. Let's go ahead and level that up. That's still got a bunch of uses. Why did it swap that out? I'm a little confused. You know, so we got a bunch there. Sweet. Then we need to get the next level. Do this here. Hopefully we have enough here. I don't have to do another batch, but anyway, that's good there. Awesome. I think we only need the 6 to start. So anyway, let's get that done. Go ahead and do that there. Awesome. And then we have 12. So we should be good. So to be able to do the actual, what is it there? Infusion crystal. So I can actually start working with blocks. As well, this thing doesn't have durability. We need one of these prosperity gemstones. So let's actually grab that. And then we'll also need one of these here, a Supremium gemstone. So grab one of them. There you go. Then with that, we should be able to straight up make the master infusion. Then we don't have to deal with these things anymore. This thing's actually junk. I'll just go ahead and get rid of that. And that's good there. And then with this, we should be able to start working on our seed, right? So if we want to actually make our seed, we need some netherite. So let's go down here. See if we actually have enough of this. I think we got enough now. Let's go ahead and grab that. There you go. I think I counted, what is it? 144, I think is what we need. Let's go ahead and see if we have enough here. Do that. Someone's saying too, there's a way of just doing the debris like 1 for 1 in the, actually, how do you do this? Oh no, you got to do this in the temper jar, right? Doing the debris in the smeltery and getting it like 1 for 1 with the actual debris, like 1 agate, but I don't see the recipe at all. So unless I'm missing something, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but someone was definitely saying that in the last video. Go ahead and pop that out. Let's click that there. I've had this bug come up a couple times too. Sometimes it says there's a recipe in progress. So I'm just going to go down here because I know I have another high heat setup. I've actually had to like break down the setup and change it before it actually fixes. See, it's doing it here too. What are you doing, man? Like what's going on? There's nothing actually going on here, is there? Turn that off. Turn that off. That off? Yeah, see, I don't know why it's doing this. Why do you do the thing? Let's take this setup for a second. See if I reset it up, if it just starts working. So if I did this here, go ahead and grab the jar. Go ahead and do this here. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly why it does this, but I have had this issue pop up once before with lava. Oh, I totally messed that up. Don't really care. If this works, we don't really need this anymore anyway. So let's go ahead and drop that all off in there. Awesome. Then I guess we need a chest connected to this too, just so it has an inventory to move items into. And this should work, right? Yeah, there you go. No problem. Yeah, no idea why it does that. So speed that up a little bit, I guess. Just like so. We're getting ourselves some actual netherite scraps now. And this should work, right? Do I have to do this here? Yeah, there we go. Good, a good amount of it. And as long as we get enough of it, I guess we need... do I not have enough? Oh, I thought I had enough. We need 2 more. Oh, I have them right here. We're good. I was so worried. There you go. So we have enough now. Let's go ahead and actually make our ingots now. And once we have our ingots, we can actually move on and actually get our seeds, which is awesome. So if we go ahead and go to use on that, tell it to craft. Go ahead and tell it to make that there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. And then we should have everything for the seed, right? So we go to the seed now. Check that out. It is just a seed base, 4 netherite ingots, and 4 supremium. So we should be able to grab ourselves a seed. Let's see if it's going to let us make it over here in this setup now. Because otherwise I may have to break it down. Where's the seeds, man? They are right here. Let's go ahead and tell it to make that. Awesome. It's making that, no problem. And yeah, we got ourselves a netherite seed now, it looks like. So that's actually pretty rad. Let's actually only make 1 right now. Go ahead and grab this puppy and get it done, man. Netherite seed hype by the looks of it here. Actually, I can't remember too. Does it care if we put this in the correct order? So if I just do all wonky like this, does it still work? Let's see here. Let's do that. Sweet. Yeah, it doesn't care at all. So there we go. We're gonna have probably one of the hardest to get seeds in the pack right there. There you go. Outside of probably draconium. Don't know if we actually have a what is that thing called? The hopper botany pot. Now I'm gonna have to go ahead and make one of those right now. But I'll get that set up and then we'll get into our actual stonework. So we've got mad progress right there. So I've gone ahead and made us a couple of the machine frames here. So I have 2 of the advanced machine frames, then 2 of the simples. I was going to make 4 of them. I realized I didn't have enough of the actual netherite scrap that we used for the seed. I'm glad I did the seed first, but it means I can only do 2 of the stoneworks right now. I'm going to have to wait for the rest. The main issue is I thought, I guess with the seeds, I just assumed we'd be able to get the actual scraps from this, but you can't. If you go to the actual essence, it just makes netherite, but there is a way later in the pack to do it, right? So you go ahead and, I guess you have to go ahead and grind down netherite with a crusher, then you go ahead and use a combiner with basalt and the actual dust, and boom, you actually get debris, and you'll be able to get it that way. Then you won't need that sluice setup down there, but for now, we definitely need it. So that is the thing. The last thing we need here, actually, is a material stonework factory. I think it was the pink slime itself, 300 millibuckets each. So let's go ahead and do that one. There's no liquid in here right now. Let's go ahead and grab this here, pop that there, then go ahead and put a couple paints in here. Oh, will it do 2 at once? I'm actually curious what it's doing right now. I'm going to let it go. Is it actually doing 2? Well, do numerous recipes. I don't know if this is a thing or not. It is too. Oh, maybe not. That's weird. Usually it won't do that. Usually if you have the wrong thing in the slot, it totally stops the machine from working. I thought it was going to pump out 2, but it definitely didn't. And wait, we'll let it do its thing. We got 2 of them now. And now we should be able to actually make some stonework factories because I think I made everything else. So let's see here. Looks like there's 1. Looks like there's 2 maybe. Wait, did it make the second one? No, that's a latex. Didn't make it. What are we missing? Oh, we're missing another gold gear. Let's make one more gold gear here. Go ahead and get that done. Sweet. 1 more latex. Not sorry. 1 more stonework factory. Awesome. We got 2 of those. We should be good to go to kind of start this now. So let's go ahead and drop that off. The latex processing unit 2, I picked that up. I'll show you real quick. I just went ahead and replaced it with a tank right now because I needed some of it in the liquid form. So I just went ahead and just replace that for a little bit. Once that tank's full, that'll actually do a lot of it. So I'm not too worried. And, that's good. But we're going to go ahead and use this starting to, I guess, automate down here as opposed to this setup here. Like we don't even have the sand and the dust automated right now. And that's what I'm working towards, right? So let's go ahead and kind of change this setup here. We won't need this anymore. And we won't need this anymore. So let's get all that out of there. There you go. That's pretty cool. Awesome. Let's go ahead and do that. Looks like everything else ended up in the hopper. That's fine. This right here we'll just kind of pick up. There you go. Get rid of you. And then we'll probably want this as well. So can I have this? These cobble gens take forever to break too. They're just, they're a nuisance. But anyway, that's the thing. Go ahead and grab a piece of cobblestone, cover up the floor, and do this as well. So yeah, we'll be able to upgrade these sluices really soon, but I want to get this automated first. I may switch to item pipe here too. That'd probably be a better idea, right? So we'll go with, I guess, a stonework factory, right? Go ahead and pop it right here. Now the cobble gen, I think you can pull, I don't know if it can push. Actually, I need to see. Well, this actually lets us fill up. If I go to, where is it here? Right here. And say push. Nope. Yeah, I want pull. Can you pull from that? You can pull it in. Awesome. Now, before I do that, actually, let's actually disable that side for a second. We need to configure the other sides. So basically what this machine does, it can produce cobblestone, right? So that's one of the things it can do. It can actually produce cobblestone. But we don't want to do that. I want to use a cobblestone generator to do that because it can already do it without having to mess with lava and water. So I don't want to deal with that. We'll just use cobble gens, right? But what else it could do is grind things down, right? So it has these little symbols here, and we can kind of configure it to do it exactly how we want to. So basically I can just do this, this, and this. And then it's going to take the cobblestone, grind it down into gravel, and that'll be the step done on this one. The next one we'll be able to do 2 steps, right? So we can do up to 4 steps. And then with the third one, I don't think it actually do dust, but we'll deal with that one when we get there. But basically, you'll see what I'm talking about here in a second. I'm kind of babbling. Let's go ahead and give it power here. This side here, I'm going to make sure it cannot accept anything from the top. So we'll do that there, because otherwise the cobble will end up in there, and we do not want cobble. We'll have to do the same with the other 2 sides too. So go here, this one, disable there. Let's do that. And then we want this one here, same thing, right? Bam. And we have to go past pull, I guess, before that happens. But that's the thing. Go back to this side, set it to pull, right? Oh, that's the wrong side. Let's disable that. There you go. Guess we want it on this green one right here. Set that one to pull, right? There you go. And that should just instantly make gravel. And we can make really good speed upgrades for this in time. For right now, that's good. Then we should be able to, I guess, go to here and just tell it to push out the bottom, right? So we want it on this channel here. We want it to push, right? And that should start pushing out the bottom once we give it some cabling here. So let's grab some of this, right? Sweet. And we'll get better cabling when we need it. But for right now, this is good. Awesome. We basically just need to throw upgrades in there. But basically, that is infinite, I guess, gravel right there. We already had infinite gravel here, but we had a whole drawer wall, and it was all jank. Now it's nice and tidy in 1 block, right? So I guess 2 blocks, but still really sweet. Have some more cobble gens here. We're going to set up the next one now. So let's go ahead and do this. And that is the whole point of this, just to be able to automate all these materials, right? So let's go grab another material stonework. Let's pop it there. Sweet. Want to configure this one actually before we get started this time. So we'll want to have pull here, right? Then I guess on this one, we'd want to disable. Then this one would be disable as well. And then this one would also be disable, as well as this one disable, right? So they're all disabled, I think. Make sure. Oh, that one's pull. Oh, this one's not disabled. Disabled, disable, and that's fine, right? So disable, disable, and this one, pull, right? Pull, disable, disable. There we go. I have it now, finally. So this one here, it'll be at this stage where it'll actually push. So we'll end up, I guess, pushing it out the bottom. It'll be here. And then I guess that's pretty much everything there for the configuring, right? So that. And then we'll have to go ahead and tell it to grind, or sorry, crush, and then disable. So that should work on this one. So if I go ahead and throw a cobblestone generator, throw it on top, right? On this one, should start getting cobblestone if I actually configured this right. Pull. There we go. It is coming in. Where's it going now? Wait a sec. Oh, I have it messed up on one side. Let's actually fix that real quick. I don't know how that's actually working, actually. I'd have to disable this one here. Let's make sure that's disabled. Did I disable that one on this one, actually? No, I did not. But we'll do that as a protective measure, I guess. That right there. Then go ahead and grab a item pipe, right? Go ahead and throw that on the back. Go ahead and make sure we have a pull on it. Sweet. And then we just need to give this thing power, right? And this one should now be making sand for us, right? So that's kind of the hope. So we'll just watch here. It's making gravel. Problem is the gravel's going down. So we need to fix this channel. We'd want to disable that side. And now it should go through and actually make sand, right? Sweet. And the sand goes through, and then it should be adding up in here. So that automates sand. Now, it's going to be a little different with the dust, and I can't show you right this second. Maybe I'll go wait a couple minutes until we have enough debris. But the dust, you go and check that out down here. It can't be done in the Stonework factory, but I can still do up to this point with the Stonework factory, then just pump the dust into a pulverizer and do it from that point, because that'll be the best option for us. But this is going to be basically how we automate all these sluices here. We'll be able to do this one as well. Actually, why is that stopped right now? Oh, is that a lava? That's the first time I've seen that. Did I stop this for some reason? Looks like I did. Let's go ahead and start that. There you go. I'll be able to do the netherrack as well. So you go to netherrack, check that out. You'll see there's an option with the Stonework factory as well. So it takes 250 millibuckets of water, 400 millibuckets of lava. Then I'll be able to just completely replace this setup as well with just a single lava setup. So be a much better option, I think, as opposed to this, because otherwise I would need more seeds to be able to keep this thing going non-stop. Where over here I'd probably only need about 2 or 3 lava setups to keep this thing full of lava non-stop. So definitely really awesome and really cool. So yeah, we're working towards actually fully automating these resources. I'm gonna have to upgrade these crates though. That is something I definitely need to do. One of the things about the crates, we're gonna have to go ahead and do that too. If you go to crate here, the crates are great, and I really love them, and I want to keep using them, but they need stripped oak. So we're going to end up having to do a sawmill for immersive engineering to actually automate stripped oak. So I guess that's the thing, because I don't see another way to do that anyway kind of fast. You can do it on the cutting board, but I don't know how you'd automate this. Maybe we could try that, because that would be more simple. But at the same time, I guess what other pack do I have an option where I actually get to do a sawmill for a reason? So we may do that either way. So anyway, really cool, really awesome. And we have 2 of the resources done. The last one, literally just waiting on another stonework factory. So we still have a long ways to go before I actually have enough debris to be able to make some more stonework. So I'm probably going to go ahead and actually wrap this one up here. And I'll go ahead and work on these in between episodes, which is kind of the plan here. So I'll have this set up, and then I'll probably have this one set up. And this one is just going to sit here until later in the pack. But yes, I'm going to go ahead and actually end this one here. So as always, guys, like this video, please hit that like button. Really liked it. Hit that subscribe button. It is always appreciated. Well, you guys all have a good one. See you guys next video. Later.